I'm here to tell you, just a reminder, don't binge on sun. Make sure that you are practicing safe sun, wear your SPF, protect your skin, please. Even if it's, for the simple things like preventing premature aging and preventing spots, dark spots and pigmentation and preventing wrinkles. But on another level, wearing sunscreen will actually protect your skin from worse acne, and in particular from letting your skin go cystic. So you can hang around for part 2 and I'll explain why, because I'm into all that sciencey shit. But just a reminder, again, please do wear your sunscreen. It really is important. You won't regret it. Ready for part 2? Let's get sciencey. All right, so there are several types of UV radiation: UVA, UVB, and UVC. Fortunately, UVC rays don't, for the most part, hit us on the Earth. Most of them are filtered out through the ozone layer, which is a really good thing because they basically would kill all life on Earth. It's not healthy. That's why people who are more exposed to UVC, like in Australia, that area, have much, much, much higher rates of skin cancer. So UVB rays are usually kind of referred to as burning rays, and they're really, really strong when the tilt of the Earth is closer to the sun. So here in New England, when it is summertime, actual summer, June, July, August into September, that's when we're getting the most UVB rays. People think that the UVB rays are the most important one. They're very important, don't get me wrong, but they're only the strongest in the summertime. UVA rays, however, A for aging, UVA rays are present all year round at the same intensity, partly because they're very long wave, kind of slow moving. So they penetrate nice and easily in through the skin, all the way into the cell membrane and hit the nucleus, where they actually do damage to our DNA. Also, as your skin is exposed to any UV radiation, your skin, as a natural protective measure, produces compounds, one of which is a category called MMPs, or matrix metalloproteinases. These enzymes actually break down collagen. It's a response in the skin to the incoming damage. So it sort of revs up this enzyme that goes around and scavenges damaged cells, because hello, when you're in the sun too much, you damage your cells. Okay, yeah. So the problem with that is, if you're acne prone, the follicles, like all the little pores, like if this is your pore, right, it's lined with skin cells and it's lined with collagen, and which keeps it nice and snug and strong. Now what happens is, when the sunlight comes through and it penetrates, and the collagen that holds the walls of the follicle nice and tight break down and they get weakened. So when you have a blackhead that's growing inside there, which that's a whole nother thing, we'll talk about that another time. But when it's growing in there, ideally what will happen is the follicle walls will just stretch and they'll hold it, hold it nice and tight, so it doesn't go anywhere. So it's just like a little circle, right? And yeah, it can stretch the skin and it can be unattractive and all that kind of stuff, but it's really not dangerous. It's just cosmetic. Well, if the follicle wall gets too weak, what happens is, as that comedone grows, it pushes the side and it can pop. The actual follicle wall can burst, kind of like a balloon that's been stretched too thin. In fact, that's exactly what happens. So the follicle wall bursts, and rather than having a comedone or bacteria enclosed in one pore, now it spreads to the side and it can migrate. That's honestly how cysts happen. So when we're telling clients that, please, I know that you may not want to put more stuff on your skin, but you have got to protect your skin. You have got to wear sunscreen. We're not just BSing you. We're not just trying to sell you product. You really, really need to do this, especially if you're acne prone. Please just wear the sunscreen already.